Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video, I will show you a game between Nodirbek Abdusattorov and Eduard Hakobyan. This is a game from Abu Dhabi Masters tournament, played in 2017. Nodirbek Abdusattorov had white pieces and he started with d4. There is a rumor coming from Uzbekistan that Nodirbek Abdusattorov will become world champion in 7 years. He is now only 12 years old. Eduard Hakobyan played knight to f6, c4, d6, knight to c3, knight from b to d7, e4, e5, knight from g to e2, g6, g3. So we have King's Indian defense, fianchetto variation. Bishop to g7, bishop to g2, and both players castle kingside. E takes on d4, knight takes on d4, rook to e8, bishop to e3, knight to c5, more pressure on the pawn on e4, f3, knight from f to d7, queen to d2, knight to e5, attacking the pawn on c4, b3, black is forcing white to make defensive moves. Bishop to d7, rook from a to d1, and now, very ambitious move, h5, perhaps intending h4 in some variations. h3, knight to c6. If instead h4, then white can play, he can capture the pawn on h4, but f4 looks very promising, and after knight to c6, g4. And white is better. Back to our game. Knight to c6, knight from d to e2, bishop to e6, f4, queen to e7, white to move. Nodirbek Abdusattorov decided to make the game more interesting by playing f5. Pawn takes pawn on f5. Pawn takes pawn, and now bishop takes on c4, with the idea, if pawn takes, bishop then queen takes on e3. Back to our game. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? What is the best move for white? Nodirbek Abdusattorov played the best move. Bishop to g5. Attack is the best defense. Sometimes. f6. What now? What would you do now? Nodirbek Abdusattorov played pawn takes bishop. F takes on g5. White to move. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Nodirbek Abdusattorov played the best move. f6. Forcing black to take on f6. Bishop takes on f6. What else? If queen to e3 check, let's have a look. Queen takes queen, rook takes queen, bishop to d5 check, king to h7, f takes on g7, and white is winning, for example. King takes on g7, rook to f7 check, king to h8, rook takes on c7. Okay, back to our game. After f6, Eduard Hakobyan played bishop takes on f6. Why did white sacrifice the pawn? What was the idea behind the move? The idea was knight to d5, forking the queen and the bishop. But what is defending the knight on e2? Eduard Hakobyan happily captured the knight. And now white plays in-between move, Zwischenzug. Knight takes on f6, check, king to h8, knight takes rook, rook takes knight, what else? If queen takes on e8, queen takes on g5, and white is winning. If queen takes on d2, then rook to f8, check, king to h7, rook takes queen, some move like knight to e5, then knight to f6, check, winning the rook. Back to our game. Rook takes knight was played. White to move. White played a move and black resigned. Please pause and find the best move for white. What did you find? Did you find rook from f to e1? Black resigned in view of discontinuation. Queen takes queen. And then another Zwischenzug. Check. King to g7. Rook takes queen. What do you think of Nodirbek's play? What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.